Welcome to We Funny AF, formerly the Imperial Ink Live podcast. Same crew, new dude. We got the upper echelon, end all be all duality part 108 hold up available across all streaming services. We still have the same website set up for merch at imperialinkmusic.com. Various t-shirts and masks, and we also have new merch on the way specifically for the podcast, and it's coming soon. So, let's get into this, y'all. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, them Imperial boys is back. Yeah. And of course, you know we had to come back on some new shit. Yeah. So, without further ado, I welcome you to the We Funny AF podcast. Yeah, I'm the one and only Figs. I'm with my main man Biggs, and we about to take you there. Let's go. We Funny AF. 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 Welcome to We Funny AF. Y'all, we was on hiatus for 2 weeks. Yep. It wasn't by choice.
It wasn't my fault.
Shit just kept happening. I mean, at one point, the SD card that we was using decided to say fuck y'all. And then the next week, the computer said fuck y'all.
It wasn't my fault.
And we just been gone, but we back in this bitch.
It wasn't my fault at all, man.
And Figs, it kind of probably was his fault, but he ain't gonna take responsibility.
I just staying strong through this whole situation. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, we decided to do this episode where Figs is gonna talk about.
We're gonna talk about the differences between white and black people.
Imperial Live, you know we bring that heat. It's time to get ready for the ear to the street. This should be interesting. So, what is the differences? But do you have like a list that you're going to use?
Yeah, man. I wrote down a few things that I noticed through my travels of hanging with white people.
Okay. Give me some examples of your hanging with white people that might be different than hanging with black people.
There's some that's obvious and there's some that people may not think about. But I'm going to start off with sense of humor.
Sense of humor?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I say this because I was noticing how there's certain shit that I like, you know, and my girl doesn't really vibe with. Like, I could sit and watch probably the Chappelle Show all day.
Right.
You know what I mean? All the Bigum's, you know, all the real grimy shit, you know, and I think it kind of turns her off. You know what I mean?
Really?
She don't want to see.
Like can she handle it for a minute
or I mean, I think she can handle it, and I think in doses she probably laughs, but
right,
like just if I sit and watch the marathon that day, she'd be like, she might want to watch. Well, you know, she likes certain stuff. Like she's watching BMF right now, and I don't even watch BMF.
Right.
So that'll tell you she's kind of gangster. But you know, there's some white people who Seinfeld and Friends is their go-to.
Right.
2.5 Men. And
have you watched any of those shows?
I like some of 2.5 Men. No, I've never watched Seinfeld or Friends.
Really?
You know,
my sister is a huge Seinfeld fan, and I've watched a little bit of Friends.
Really?
I'd much rather watch Living Single because they black.
I
And
feel
it's not that the Friends cast, not because of the Friends cast was white, but there was only like maybe 2-3 white black folks on that show.
right.
You know, so it wasn't really reflective of black people. So, you know, I'd rather watch black folk.
I feel like, you know, even when I was coming up as youngins watching comedians, like Sam Kinison was funny to some people.
And he wasn't to you. That was a loud
He
motherfucker.
just screamed on me. You know? Or Andrew Dice Clay.
like Andrew?
He was all right.
Andrew was
I
very-
mean, as a kid getting to watch Andrew Dice Clay, it was great. Because I had never heard no shit like that.
Yeah.
Hickory dickory dock. And all them shits he was doing. And, you know, but over here, if you put, you know, did white America find Bernie Mac as funny as we did?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is it because of the relation? Can you relate? Could they relate to Bernie? Could we relate to Sam Kinison? You know,
What about Richard Pryor? What do you think about Pryor?
I think Richard Pryor was probably more of he probably
appeal
spread
dude.
to everybody.
Right.
You know, but there's some comedians that we find hilarious that
might go over white folks' head.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. You know, you had Robin Harris. You know, so I just find some of the things. I feel like white people's comedy is a little drier.
You think
so? It can be like the Curb Your Enthusiasm show and that kind of dry humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like niggas is over here just slobbering, laughing at some of the watch Friday, and you know,
Friday's
what I mean?
funny
you
though.
know,
I
I think
movie.
everybody can enjoy Friday.
I think everybody does.
Yeah,
A lot of the
you know,
white people I work with are huge Friday fans.
But some people just wasn't quite getting some of those Dave Chappelle jokes, and
which is ironic because that's the reason why he left, was because some of the white people was laughing a bit too hard at the show.
So, you know, I think there is definitely a different sense of humor.
You think
between white and black people?
You don't? I'm kind of iffy on it. I would have to, because I've never really thought about how, say, a white person would react to, say, Monique or Samore or like you said, a Robin Harris or you know, any of the. And when I say this, I mean the black comedians that are straight up niggerish. You know what I mean? As opposed to more straight laced comedians.
What's the white comedian that everybody Dane Cooks? Is that his name? Dane.
No, Dane. It might be Dane Cook. Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Dane Cook, yeah. I personally didn't think Dane Cook was funny. But he was huge. You know, back when he came out, he was big. And I didn't really find him all that funny.
There's a new white comedian. I can't think of his name. He's a young guy, and all the white girls love him. He's on YouTube a lot. I had to find his name, but yeah, he's pretty funny though. I sit and watch some of his stand up. He does a lot of interacting with the crowd.
Does he?
Let me find his.
Is he
name.
country?
No, he's
White
not really
dude?
country. He's white dude. But yeah, I mean,
What do you think about the black or the white comedians who have a predominantly black following?
oh, that doesn't bother me.
Like Gary Owen,
Yeah, like Gary, that doesn't bother me.
because he's fucking funny.
Yeah, if you work it the way you want to work it, you can, you know. I don't see no harm in it.
Right. My favorite bit he had though was when he was mad because he couldn't say nigga.
Yeah.
And so he got his boy who's black to say it for him. That shit was funny. He's like, yeah, it was hilarious. He was like, you can't.
Matt Rife.
No, I don't know him.
Matt Rife.
And ladies are in love with him.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
I have to check him out.
Or Chris D. Ella or Elia. I don't know some of these. Ron White.
I don't know who Ron White is.
I mean, but you know.
Ron White usually has a drink in his hand.
Yeah. But you know, I
He's
mean,
drunk.
some of those I'd sit through and be like, you know.
Did you ever listen to any of the Well Red Crew that I be telling you about? Them country dudes from Knoxville?
Not really.
Dude, they funny. They're smart funny though, and they all about the black folks.
I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, they funny as shit. So what other differences did you come across?
Kids, discipline, and punishment. Yeah. A little different there, I promise you. It is. It is.
Like when I distinctly remember being a kid and my mom, for example, before we went in the store, she had rules. And I think all black parents had rules like,
we ain't got no. My mama would give me this talk. We ain't got no extra money. Don't be asking for shit. We just going in here to get a couple things.
Yeah, and don't touch nothing.
Yes. And what was the first thing your nigga ass did?
I didn't do nothing.
Well,
What'd you do?
I fucked around and always ended up asking for something.
Yeah.
I had my mom cuss me the worst that I've ever been cussed. She's had to catch herself in the grocery store.
Really?
You know, I'm...
Before she got to tear that head up?
Yeah. Look, motherfucker, I told you we didn't have no money for no cereal. Yeah, like that, it was rules. Yep, like you said, there was rules, and I broke them. I broke them every time.
That shit's fucking funny.
I never forget this. This was a story that was crazy. When I was young, I was very competitive with my dad in basketball.
Okay.
Actually, it goes to this. That's the wrong story. But here's the real story.
Okay.
One time we was at Walmart, and my dad told me exactly that. He said, don't ask for nothing. If you ask for something, you're going to have to take a nap when we get home. And he knew that was something I would fight you on as a nap. I didn't want to take no fucking nap. So we on our way home, and he's teasing me. He's like, guess who has to take a nap when they get home? So I grabbed the motherfucking steering wheel going down the bypass.
Shit.
And we swerved. He pulled back into that Walmart.
I bet he tore your ass.
And that's one of the few times ever. That's one of the few times ever. My dad did whoop me very much. If he whooped me, I did something fucked up.
Really bad.
Yeah, so
he should have took your head off.
Discipline.
For that bullshit. What kills me about some white folks, and I'm not gonna say it's all of them, but every time I've seen this happen, it's been white folks. When their kids are just running rampant through a store or a restaurant. I mean, literally just running all over the place. Tommy, 1.
Yes.
2. I'm like, that ain't gonna fly in a black.
You want to go to the car? Am I gonna take you to the car? Shit, my mama jabbed me dead in my forehead right there in front of everybody. Mama didn't play. And I've noticed things that white people do or white kids do that black kids could never get away with.
Yeah.
And that's cuss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that story where I was going to tell you that when I was in high school, we went to a friend of mine's house. He literally lived like right up the street from Greenville High. I remember this to this day. I remember this. And it was a stark difference in the way white kids were punished as opposed to black kids, because we was trying to play Dungeons and Dragons. And his mom came downstairs because we was down in the basement part, which had been, I guess, remade for him to live in. So we was down there playing, and she came down literally just asking, like, you guys need anything? You need anything to drink? He said, God damn it, Ma. I said, oh, shit. I just knew he was getting ready to die. But she was like, well, let me go on upstairs. Like nothing happened.
Don't come in my room unless you knock.
That's exactly the way it was. But that goddamn came out and I lost my mind. I knew he was dead.
Like I said, I was playing basketball and we was in the locker room and it was after a game and we had lost. So, you know, nobody was in a great mood. So we was coming out of the locker room and the parents were meeting us down bottom. Well, actually, mine didn't because mine was probably at work.
Right.
But the parents was coming down, and you could see that they had sit there and pretty much talked to themselves and told them how they had to approach this kid.
Uh-huh.
And when he came out of the locker room, they, like a team, run up. Good game, honey. Good game. I'm so sorry. You almost had it.
Uh-huh.
Where are you going after the game? Would you like to have some money to go get you something to eat?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, Mom. No, shit. I don't need no money, Mom. I just want to be left alone right now. Shit.
It was that bad?
Well, you just be careful. Be careful where you're going tonight because, the police are out and don't be driving out late and make sure that you and your friends are safe. Mom, I fucking know. What do you think, Mom? I'm a kid. You think I'm a little fucking kid? Shit. I'm just like, man, damn. I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
I wish my mama would have came and asked me if I needed to get some money to go get something to eat after the game.
I think it'd have been a different kind of situation.
I'd have felt like that I'd have felt like that have been some special shit. That'd been surprised. She ain't never asked me if I wanted to go Taco Bell after the game. Never. Not never.
That whole stark difference between the way they are punished though is crazy.
Go
to me.
stand in the motherfucking corner. Nigga, I got thrown in the corner. Head first.
You ever get? Did you ever, when you was like really small? Did you ever get like in the little when you went to department stores in the little how they had the little round things that had the clothes on them, but you can get in between.
Yeah,
them. Did you ever do that?
Yeah.
My mama got mad at me when I was a kid and did that, and she couldn't find me. Thought I was lost, and somebody done snatched my ass up. She went to dead off on me about that shit.
Nigga, I got beat for rolling up under them pews.
At
church. At church, yeah. While they used to have choir practice, which I don't understand why you bring some fucking kids to choir practice in the first place. What the fuck they gonna do? Sit there and read the Bible while y'all sing with you? No. So,
they gonna play.
Hell yeah.
That's funny as shit. What else?
Since we on the pews,
shit.
I tell you something else different.
What's that?
Church.
Yeah. I can't disagree on that one. You ever been to a Catholic church?
No, not necessarily.
That's a lot of standing and kneeling and sitting, stand, kneel. It's a workout. And I'm like, I don't know if I can handle this. And I love
the church. You got to do the cross and
get
down on the knee.
And then you got to like go in the line and they give you a little cracker and stuff like that. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
I'd like to go in that confession booth, but see,
shit start burning in fire.
I'd be lying just to see what I can tell them people. I'd be like,
you just gonna make up some bullshit.
Yeah, I got this problem, right? I got 6 women, and I'm burning.
Ooh.
And I didn't tell none of the women that I was burning. So any day now, all 6 of them is gonna be burning too.
That's nasty.
What should I do?
First, go get a fucking shot, nasty ass. Yeah. That's gross.
But what I like about white people church is the fact that
they get out in 2 minutes.
Shit. Nigga, they get Sunday school, first service and second service over by 1:30.
Yeah, that's true.
Nigga, what black church have you ever been to where you left before 2:00?
That's true. And the only time, what's funny though, is the only time a black church lets out early is if there's a game coming on. If there's a specific game or something coming on that they know that everybody wanting to see.
Yeah, the Super Bowl coming on.
They will cut that shit short. But other than that, you going to be in church.
Hell yeah. I'll be in church mad too because they be singing their songs and somebody get happy and have to do about 3 extra verses. This morning when I woke up.
Bless his heart. Yeah.
Hey, this morning.
That's partly your pop's fault too, though, because he keep on playing. He would keep on playing. And
this morning when I woke up.
I ain't had no doubt.
I had it
For about an hour.
this morning. For 45 minutes. And I'm sitting here looking at my watch like, Aunt Treva, stop. just cut the music off. And sometimes she would stop the music.
And they keep going.
And then she had to start the music again.
Yep. I've seen it happen several times.
We in church at 2:30. And funerals. I like the way white people handle funerals. They're calm. They don't really let you see them sweat. Some, they get excited. You know, I mean, they're funerals. They're funerals. Yeah, you know, but niggas. Niggas gonna roll on the floor, need 3 niggas to help them up, put them in the seat. Oh, and the testimonial part.
Yeah.
Oh, niggas be telling some testimonies. I knew Cletus when we was both poor. We had to share the same underwear, and we didn't have no laundromat. But me and Cletus, we did what we had to do to be friends and survive in this hood. I remember I told Cletus, don't drink that lighter fluid. And Cletus said, you sit here like, I didn't need to know all this shit.
That's true.
Just tell us a fond memory. But okay, and I tell you what, how many black funerals have you seen where the preacher had to say, keep it 2 minutes or less?
Yeah, I've seen that.
They don't have to say that at white people's church. They don't have to say it.
Well, because they know black people going to get up there and show off.
Everything.
You know, tell all the business. And it's funny.
Yeah.
Makes some people uncomfortable.
I think there's a big difference between church and funerals with white and black people.
Yeah, I concur.
All right.
Although I have seen on like YouTube, I have seen some churches that have a pretty good mixture of white folks and black folks. Yeah. And they be banging.
I've seen
what I mean?
something that surprised you.
What's
white
that?
people had their bass bumping. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah. And that tripped me out.
Okay.
And that tripped me out. That's crazy. What else you got?
White and black people's food taste or
lack thereof.
They're different.
What do you mean?
Y'all like the white. I feel like white people like sour shit. Like that's who they make all that sour candy and shit for, pickles and shit. Like, I mean, I like some of that shit here and there too. You know, I got white friends that try their best to eat as hot as a hot sauce as they can find.
See, now look.
On an everyday basis.
I like hot sauce. But if I'm gonna eat a hot sauce, I gotta have some kind of flavor as opposed to just heat.
I just like one of them ghost pepper wings, boy. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's
I
too
got
much.
some Texas Pete.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll even go with Tabasco if that's all we got.
But
I'd rather have Texas Pete.
I think white people's cookouts are different for the most part.
I said raisins in that potato salad. What's different?
Well, nigga, when you go to a nigga's cookout, what's happening?
Well, you're going to have somebody playing cards.
There's going to be some music playing.
There's music playing, spades, or dominoes.
Somebody loud.
Yeah, somebody's drunk and loud.
Yeah. A lot of barbecue sauce flying around and shit. You go
chicken, steak, burgers, hot dogs.
A little bit of everything, about 19 sides.
Mac and cheese.
And we going to keep it all outside, too.
Yeah.
We going to put the table outside. We going to keep it all outside. Y'all go inside. Y'all cook the food and tell you
inside and eat.
Yeah, there's a lot of times, most of the time. I mean, a couple cookouts I've been to. That's what the fuck they did. Matter of fact, everybody didn't even go outside to join the cookout. The dude just stood outside and cooked and brought the food in while everybody chilled inside. They wasn't wanting to fuck with them bees and them motherfucking. There wasn't no spades or crack-a-lackin'.
No.
You know, it wasn't no music playing.
Really?
Or no music that you could really really groove to it. Might be Barry Manilow. Nah, I ain't gonna fuck with everybody.
Black folks, you gonna hear "Before I Let Go"
before
at least
I
once.
let go, do, and you gonna hear "Outstanding."
Yeah,
Before girl, you knock me
you
out.
gonna hear at least those two songs at least.
You dropped a bomb on me, baby. You dropped a bomb on me.
You gonna hear them songs.
Joints.
I love me some
It's a little
cookout music
different
though.
there. Y'all family gatherings are different.
How are they different?
I mean, hell, they eat around the table and shit at the same time. Nigga, Thanksgiving, there's niggas in every room trying to find a TV to watch the game. And you know, they have family meetings. I mean, I hate to say bad shit about black people, but I feel like not every black family pray before they eat, but at a white household, y'all gonna hold hands and pray before you eat.
You think that's true?
I've seen it happen. I've been in there.
But you don't think black folks pray that much?
I mean, I'm sure good wholesome families, you know.
Yeah. Because I think black people pray more than white people.
Some niggas might say, I probably been to a cookout or two when niggas said, "Where's the bread and the meat? Let's eat." Nigga, let's get it. That's the plan. Just let's go. Niggas steal food off the grill. They ain't even motherfucking, they ain't praying. Niggas, you ain't praying for you ate that chicken leg. So I'm just saying.
That's funny. What else? You got others?
You know, a lot of these are probably stereotypes. And some of them, I mean, I've witnessed. You know, I said these are things that I've witnessed. But,
same here.
You know, but go to hell.
Damn.
White people in their vehicles.
I don't know about that one.
Well, not all white people, but some white people, they want to go add mufflers.
Oh, to make them louder and shit like that?
So that you can hear them motherfuckers coming 3 miles away. They raising up their trucks and racing.
Yeah. I work with a dude, and this is something that he said, not me. He said dumb white boy shit. That's what he called it. I was like, what is an example of that? And he was talking about how somebody they knew had passed away as of recently, and he was a huge car enthusiast. So whenever the people rode past their house, they spun out.
Right.
And I'm like, and then he said they all went to like one of the parking lots here in Greenville,
and had spin outs.
It was spinning out, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Well, I
that.
mean, okay, that kind of touches my heart because you know that's a ritual that he loved, and people still do it. So I'm not, you know,
I'm not
about speed like that. Like,
well, me neither, and I don't even understand the appeal of that, to be honest with you. But like you said, it's cool,
with speed.
Right? I mean, it's cool that they were you know, remembering dude.
Yeah.
And I think that's great.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't understand why you would just want to do that. I mean, I know you've been in the comments before.
Yeah.
And you see people riding by and doing dumb shit. And what really cracks me up is sometimes, now white people don't get mad, but then sometimes a lot of white dudes will try to impress you by turning their shit up.
Yeah.
Really loud.
And rattling.
And that fascinates the shit out of me.
All motherfucking highs, too.
Yeah, and I don't care about what you listen to in your car.
I will say this. I worked with a kid that was in the lowriders and vehicles. And one day, he just disgusted me because he just was so about it all the time. And I just one day, and I was like, why do y'all motherfucking do that shit with y'all's cars and shit? Why every week you come in here as 3 different colors? You done changed the engine and the tire 74 times. And he said, well, man, it's just like y'all. Why y'all always go up to the school and hang out and chill, and that's what y'all do. You know, we like to cruise. That's what we do.
Right.
We like to have a project to work on. That's what we do. Y'all like to go chill and listen to y'all's music and smoke y'all's weed or whatever. That's what y'all do.
Right.
We wonder why the fuck that's all y'all do. And I mean, I got to thinking about it. I was like, well,
he got a point.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody has shit that they do.
Cultural difference. preferences is all it is.
That's what you enjoy. You ain't fucking hurting nobody.
Right.
I'ma laugh at you because you went and bought a $2,000 truck, put $80,000 in it. I mean, but at the same time,
if you happy,
yeah,
I mean,
if
knock
they
yourself
be
out.
happy, do that shit. But y'all could just say the fuck with them mufflers. And I see people wanting to whoop y'all's ass over them motherfucking headlights y'all got now with the real bright.
Oh, they're like that white color. And they are bright as fuck.
Y'all ever if y'all get caught in the wrong place with my girl and y'all shine her with them motherfuckers, y'all dying.
For
This
real?
road rage
She hate
all
'em?
day. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the high trucks.
Yeah.
They got them that shine right
In
into
your
the-
face, yeah.
Yeah. She gonna kill one of y'all niggas one day.
The
I
crazy
promise.
thing about it is I actually like those lights if I had them.
Yeah. Yeah, because it wouldn't bother you.
Right.
Yeah.
If I had them, I'd be all right with it. But I can't stand this in on somebody else's. That shit's bright as fuck.
And let's move on to the next thing,
Okay,
because this
what's
is one
that?
that's very near and dear to my heart that I don't understand.
Okay.
Furniture.
Okay. I don't
Lost?
know. Yeah, very.
You don't understand how white people change their furniture around every 3 days. One day, you walk in the living room, the couch is on the right. Next day, the couch is on the left. I mean, I'm like, well, fuck. I just got tired of it. I just get tired of looking at it the same fucking way. And I'm just like, nigga.
That sound like your girl. Okay, my
Man,
bad.
That's the main fucking one. Let me tell you how she did me too. For fucking 7 years, I've been sleeping on the same side of the bed.
Okay.
Matter of fact, any other time I ever tried to call myself sleeping on the other side of the bed, I about had to fight. Hell no, that's your side. You get on your side. All your shit's over there on that table. That's your side. Well, I guess because the TV's so big and I like to sleep when the TV's on at night, she's done decided that, well, first of all, she changed the whole fucking bed.
Oh,
then she
shit.
turned it around, a whole different angle.
Okay.
So now she put me on the other side of the bed. and I'm like, we're just sitting there one night and we casually talking and I'm like, yeah, it's about time to go to bed. By the way, you sleeping on the other side of the bed now. And I was like, why? What for? Because I can't stand that light in my eyes. So now she just put me on the other side of the bed. So now I got to get used to sleeping on a whole nother other side of the bed. And I'm pissed off because I was like, a minute ago, you was like, nigga, you better not let me catch you on my side of the bed. Now you want to put me on this side of the bed. And it's got so bad that we use our own covers.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have my
yeah.
own covers.
Yeah.
She has her own covers.
Yeah.
So,
Does you sleeping with the TV on bother her?
yes.
Does it?
Yeah. And she always trying to say some more bullshit right before bed. Like, some of us don't have to have no light to go to bed. And I tell her all the time, it ain't about the fucking light. It's about the fact that I wake up a million times during the night, and if a familiar movie's on, it helps me to just go right back to sleep. I mean, it helps me to stay asleep. It gets so mad, I grab control, be like, well, fuck it, and just turn the TV off just to prove it to her ass. She making me fucking mad with that
Why
shit.
don't you like compromise and set the TV on the timer?
Fuck that. I don't even know where that remote to the TV is. I just know the one to the cable. So, I mean, I'm liable to go in there tomorrow and the bed be back to where the fuck it was.
Does sleeping on the opposite side, did that mess with your...
A little bit for a while.
Because it was that big of a change? Having to sleep on the other side?
Because I don't like to just like put a bed in the middle of the floor.
Okay.
And because you can roll off both sides or something. I like to be at least close to a wall, like or something. Now I'm just all out in the open, willy-nilly, can just roll off the motherfucking bed on that side. It's a longer walk to the motherfucking bathroom. It's all kinds of shit that's wrong
So
with the shit.
that does bother you sleeping like on the edge of a bed? Not necessarily on the edge, but
I'm a
just on
creature of habit.
yeah.
So don't just Don't just change up some shit on me. Just that you was so. I done got my mind wrapped around. Well, this is the way it's gonna be when I'm out here.
Right.
And then I come out here, and then shit ain't the same. The motherfucking recliners ain't where they was yesterday. The motherfucking couch is in the hallway for some reason, some god awful reason. Motherfucking. Your bed's just in the middle of the floor, not touching no wall. We just in the middle. You can walk all the way around the motherfucker.
That touching the wall thing is funny to me.
But it's just certain shit that I just y'all white people do a little different. I noticed.
Was that it? You got more?
No, I got more.
Oh, really? What you got?
Alcohol.
Okay. What about alcohol?
They want to hurt themselves.
What do you mean?
With liquor. They want to hurt themselves.
What do you mean?
Drinking.
Just drinking
alcohol.
It just like to just get fucked up drunk?
Hell yeah.
Black people don't do that?
I mean, we do, but most of the time, we do it on accident.
Oh, really?
Because we done looked up and had 10 drinks.
Right.
Them niggas ordered 10 drinks immediately and drink all 10. Like right then. Like they set out to get ripped.
Drunk, yeah. I mean, whereas most black folks don't set out to.
We don't set out to, but we do.
Right.
Yeah, we get silly.
Right.
But y'all motherfuckers, boy, y'all be in mosh pits and shit. Motherfucking, y'all want to fight every damn time y'all get drunk. I mean, we just sipping on this yak over here.
Chilling.
Smoking on a Black and Mild or something, nigga. Trying to show off these new shoes we bought today. Y'all motherfuckers. Then there's pets. White people and pets.
You and your girl just kind of talking about y'all's pet a minute ago, but what is the difference though?
Well,
to you,
difference is, well, I've seen a lot of white people that are really in love with their pets,
right?
In love to a point that I kind of be like, okay, that's too much. Like,
what do
cook
you
them
mean?
breakfast every morning and and wipe their ass for them.
I ain't doing all that.
And motherfucker paint their nails.
Because dogs don't give a fuck about their ass being white. So I'm not doing that. Yeah, I've seen that before. I know a woman who comes and buys broccoli for her dog.
Yeah. I can't even really say that's a white and black thing. I would just have to say
pet
lovers, pet lovers and
in general.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't know many black folks that treat their dogs like, but I do know
I say
a
the
couple
difference
that do that.
is niggas is scared of dogs.
Which I don't
niggas
understand.
Don't fuck with, you don't understand why?
No,
because
I'm not. For me personally, I'm not scared of dogs.
I tell you why they scared of dogs. Because for centuries they've had dogs sicked on them.
That's true.
So they don't fuck with no dog.
That's true.
But they scared of the smallest dogs. I've seen niggas get that little bitch. That little bitch coming. And I be like, that dog can't even get his teeth around there.
That's some little ankle biters.
Dogs, and I mean, they might have cats. I don't see too many niggas with cats.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I've been in plenty of white houses where there's cats climbing on the motherfucking ceiling. Motherfucker got 73 cats.
I do know a girl who has like 8 cats. And I'm like, the one I got is
my
enough.
allergies would be
outrageous. Are you allergic to dogs too or just cats?
Well, sometimes it depends on the dog. Long-haired dogs probably can get me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I can't do the cat thing. Like I said, the one we got is enough. I can't stand that little bitch. But my dog decided to bring it home, and Tim was like, "Bring some cat food home." I'm like, "Why? What the fuck am I bringing cat food home?" And it turned out our dog brought a cat home, and now they best friends.
I'll tell you something else that white people do different that we've been talking about for years.
What's that?
White people do Kool-Aid different.
That's because black people make syrup.
Well, I never put 2 cups. I put a cup and a half
Of sugar?
Yeah, but I know niggas that went 2 and 3.
Alfie?
God.
I'm just gonna say Alfie.
Or you could just keep adding water to it and it just still be sweet. Reusing it over and over and over.
He was a Kool-Aid kid, man. I remember being kids and watching him make Kool-Aid. And you remember those cereal containers that you would like empty your cereal box in? They had those, and they were Tupperware. I remember that.
Right.
And I remember they would make Kool-Aid in it, and they're about this high, and a third of it was sugar.
Oh my God.
I was like, damn,
Yeah.
I couldn't drink it.
I didn't like it if it was too sweet.
I couldn't.
But
do
I've
it.
had some Kool-Aid at some white people's house where I had to question, did they put sugar in it at all?
Sour as fuck.
They did half a cup. It's like, what the fuck? It's just colored water.
A quarter cup of sugar.
Yeah. But Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid kids. Yeah, I was never huge on Kool-Aid.
Your boy was a Kool-Aid fanatic too, Preston. He used to send his mama. I'd be at the grocery store running to Miss Nancy in the Kool-Aid aisle. I'd be like, what the hell you doing? She look all confused. She'd be like, that boy wants me to buy a different flavor, so he mixes his Kool-Aid.
That's what
So I was like, this motherfucker.
my aunt used to do that, and my cousin does it now to this day. Anita, when she makes Kool-Aid, she'll mix like cherry and strawberry.
And I don't fuck
shit.
with and y'all can say
It's
what y'all
good,
want
too, when
about
they do it.
bleach, but the flavor rich or whatever ain't the same as the Kool-Aid. Well,
what are you talking
generic
about?
Kool-Aid ain't the motherfucker same.
So I can't really comment on that because
Some
I'm
of that
not a huge
generic
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid we used to have was so generic that you was still thirsty after you took it. Quench your thirst at all. Like
At all.
Yeah.
I see. I'm not. I couldn't.
The
begin
water
even-
barely changed colors.
I couldn't even begin
I mean-
to judge that because I was never big on Kool-Aid either way. So I can't even begin to judge that. But that's funny.
And cigarettes and drugs.
Oh, okay.
I had to say, I mean, y'all white people smoking Marlboro Lights. Them lights, them big long ass lights. That I smoked 6 Marlboro Lights and didn't know they feel like I smoked a cigarette. Niggas smoke Newports.
Yeah, they do.
Salems.
Yeah, they do.
Cools.
Yeah, they do.
Just the harshest shit that you can find. The most harshest shit.
They gonna inhale that shit.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's crazy, man.
What about drugs? What do you mean on drugs? I've noticed that more white folks will try just about any drug.
Yeah, they will
Put
experiment
down in,
with
yeah,
drugs.
put down in front of
And
them.
it just sounds so good when they say experiment with drugs. Because, you say, okay, well, they tried everything. Nigga comes to you and say, I experiment with drugs. You a crackhead. You own everything. You nigga heroin.
Heroin.
Nigga, they no experiment. Nigga, you a addict.
I do have a friend who says mushrooms even him out, make him think about things in the correct light. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think
And he started microdosing, so it would be something that would be steady.
that might be actually what mushrooms should be used for.
Right.
I know people who, it doesn't have, that they don't wig out every time they take them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or, but
Then it also depends on the amount that you take.
there's a reason for almost every drug except for crack cocaine and, and methamphetamine. But most shit originated with something. I mean, even cocaine was used for some shit doctor related medical thing.
When it first
I think
came
for
out?
your eyes. I think it's
Really?
for your eyes. Yeah. At one time I watched a program where cocaine was, you could get cocaine for a nickel anywhere. Like the shoe cleaning boys sold it for a pick me up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, cocaine was very useful to people.
Right.
I mean, there's still something that doctors, I mean, they ain't going to prescribe your ass some lines of cocaine. But it's still something that the doctors can use cocaine for. And I believe it's something to do with your eyes.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean,
No, that ain't.
It
we
was
ain't
very
saying
common.
go do a lot of coke or nothing like that.
Yeah.
We're just saying.
I ain't never liked shit in my nose, so I was never gonna snort no motherfucking cocaine. And actually, my boy told me, he said, man, cocaine wouldn't fit your personality. Now, I don't know what that meant exactly. I don't know if that meant that I would think I was fucking Superman and try to jump off a fucking building, or I would get so tragically depressed I motherfucking will kill myself. I don't know what it mean. If I thought I could run through walls, but let's just say that made me never try it.
Right.
I didn't want to find out.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean?
I wouldn't want to find out either.
You know,
it don't fit your personality.
I mean,
That's so vague.
Yeah.
You don't know what the fuck that means.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do that
But
either.
you know, niggas and drugs is different. I mean, really, drugs is an animal to both colors. Drugs do not see no color.
No, they don't give a fuck.
They really don't. I just feel like we act different than, you know. I mean, I guess it depends on the drugs you on.
Right.
I mean, I see, you know, white people on meth that I'm like, what the fuck are they on?
Mm-hmm.
But I also see niggas on crack, and I'm like, I know what the fuck they are. Lock your shit up. But I mean, but
The meth thing scares me because of you ever seen the process of making that shit?
nah,
I ain't never seen it either, but I've read it.
I don't think I've even laid eyes on that.
I've never seen it, you know, personally either. I know people who's done it, and it just freaks me out that anybody wants to fuck with something that's got Ajax and ammonia and all this other shit in order to make it. I mean, no, that's too
Fentanyl.
much.
What the fuck is niggas getting fit? I mean, you just
People are lacing that shit and
Yeah.
everything, and it's killing folks left and right. I'll tell you what, I can't fuck with that either.
I don't know how niggas got their hands on fentanyl. I bet you niggas didn't even know what the fuck that was.
Nope. Nope, not at all.
50
Fentanyl.
cent? 50 fentanyl. Okay, I got you.
Nah, I can't fuck with that either. But those that's all your
That's pretty
differences you
much,
got
man.
right off.
I think there's a lot of differences. There's shit that I'm jealous of white people for. You
Like?
know, well, I mean, good credit scores and and you know, I'm just saying there's things that they do that I find cool in their culture.
Right.
There's things that we do that I think is cool in our culture.
Right.
I just poke fun at the differences. But, you know,
Yeah. So
yeah, it's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah, that's true.
And this thing called life, you know.
that's true.
Yeah.
So I guess on that one,
Start beating y'all's kids though. that shit in the corner ain't working. How many times you gotta do it?
how many times you got to count?
Tyler, corner. Don't come out until, and then I'll be watching y'all too. That little buff, y'all about after 2 minutes, that little nigga dancing,
Bouncing all
he
over the
sneaked
place.
out of the corner, and y'all know, y'all finally see him. He ain't in the corner no more. Y'all don't say nothing to him. Y'all just be like, yeah. Shit. My mama was like, get your motherfucking ass back in that corner.
Probably whip that ass.
Hell yeah.
That's funny. But anyway, that's differences in, I guess, black and white folks' cultures.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to holler.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
On this vernacular factor, I don't know what the fuck Figs is talking about, so just tell him what's up.
Well, I feel like we've been behind on vernacular factors, and there's a lot of vernacular factors we hadn't did
All right, give me one.
with some vernaculars.
So give me.
This one
One.
came to me. It's kind of simple, but it came to me because I text Kia the other day, and I asked her what she was doing, and she said she was working out. And I said, oh, yeah, you working out? That's good. She said she was working on her dumpy.
Her dumpy.
And I texted her back, and I said, "Dumpy?" Question mark. And she said, "My butt." She said, "That's young boys. That's what the young kids say."
Dumpy.
And I was like, "Oh." So he thought a dumpy, I guess, means a nice ass.
Wow, I have not heard.
I
that
could
one.
use it in a sentence.
I'm sure you could.
Hey, baby, come over and let me touch on that dumpy. You got a dumpy.
That sounds perfect.
She
as
hit
fuck,
me
though.
to that one. I guess
Dumpy,
I ain't heard. I've called ass all kinds of things,
but never
I ain't
dumpy.
a dumpy. I don't know. That don't sound appealing, actually.
No, it sounds like it's kind of a diss.
Dumpy. It sounds like you might got shit in your drawers. you got a dumpy. You see dumpy. Ooh, she got dumpy.
Dumpy. Wow.
And I'll tell you another phrase. We just gonna go down the line because
Okay.
there's another phrase that I be laughing at.
Okay.
This is actually an old phrase, but I like seeing moms talk about how their kids call them bruh.
How their kids call their moms, bruh?
Yeah, because kids nowadays call everybody bruh.
Really?
So like if your mom
Bruh,
says
bro.
bruh.
Really?
Yeah, so if your mom says, "Why didn't you go take the trash can out?" A lot of kids is replying with, "I did, bruh." Calm down, bruh. There's T-shirts that say, "I used to be mom, now I'm bruh."
Really?
Yeah, I can't believe you don't know that.
I've not heard that. I've heard people say bruh. But I didn't know their moms were referred to as
and
that.
I'm going to just go home and assume that this happens mostly in white homes.
Yeah, because
If
I
I said this to my mama, if I said, "Bruh," "Boy, who the fuck you calling bruh?"
same here, man. That's your ass.
Ain't no bruh. But I'm hearing that bruh is the international word for kids. throughout.
Really?
Yes, bruh.
That is brand new to me. I hadn't heard that.
Look it up after. It's worth a Google.
I'm going to have to because that's fascinating to me. Bruh.
But a new one, it ain't really new, but it's another one that I like to say just because it just sounds so wrong.
Uh-huh.
Sneaky link.
Oh, yeah. I haven't heard that one.
Sneaky link.
That's just creeping.
Come here, little sneaky link ass. You can be my sneaky link. We can link up and I can sneak on that ass.
Who was the first person to say that? I heard
don't
21
know.
Savage say it in a
Maybe
song.
one of them.
But Sneaky Link. Yeah, I've heard that.
Sneaky link.
Yeah.
Sneaky sis.
That was not that old. I think that one was relatively new, though. I think a Sneaky Link.
Sneaky link of sausage. Sneaker link.
What else? You got others?
Yeah, there's another one called the glow up. Glow up.
Really?
Yeah,
I
glow
don't think
up.
I've heard that either.
Glow up is improving, like going from rags to riches, or
Sort of like a come up.
going from ugly to pretty.
Right.
I could use it in a sentence.
Okay.
Niggas is fronting because I'm glowed up. Finally got my glow up. But see, I threw the ED in there. Glowed up. That's how I'd say it. I'm glowed up, niggas. Shit.
Glowed
My niggas
up.
down here, but I'm glowed up.
On a glow up. I've never heard that one before. I'm surprised.
This is kind of what people been calling them for years, but I guess they brought it to the forefront. Mm-hmm. But a jit, a JIT, a jit. Do you know what a jit is?
No.
A jit is a young, immature person. A jit.
Really?
Like.
I wonder how that was derived.
I believe it comes from another word, but I can't think of the word right now.
Jit.
Jit.
That's new to me.
I'll figure it out. Jit.
Huh.
Yeah. When I see them niggas over there and they 14, I say, "Oh, them niggas is just jits."
Really?
Yeah, them niggas. Look at them jits.
That sounds new to me because I ain't never heard that shit
nigga
before.
A jit. I just like to say it. It feels good. Jit ass nigga. But yeah. And this one's a famous one. I think is taking the nation by storm. I even got my little grandkids talking about Shit is bussin'.
But yeah,
Bussin'.
I have heard bussin'.
That motherfucking drink is bussin'. Bussin' is great.
It's
Everything's
great.
good.
It's wonderful.
It's
yeah,
great ass shit.
bussin'.
It's chicken bussin'. There ain't no tea nowhere to be found.
No,
Bussin'.
bussin'.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And this is one that I just really learned about too. But I guess men are calling their women stink.
Really?
Yeah, like come here, little stink. You know, it's supposed to be.
Is that
it's
like a term of endearment?
It's a term of endearment.
Oh,
yeah.
but I don't understand where.
Stink. Come here, little stink.
I don't understand where that came from.
I
Stink.
would never call my girl stink.
No, because your head would go rolling.
Bitch, you stink. That's the only time I would say. That's the only time I would call it stink. Little stink. Oh, little stinky food.
Stink.
Stink.
Wow.
Oh, that's my little stink. Little stink. Fuck that shit.
Wow. Stink. That was new.
Yeah, but them were some of the phrases that these kids is walking around saying today.
Yeah, that stink and jit and that. What was the other one you said that I had never heard? Bruh, I'd heard, but not as a reference to somebody's mom. You know, that was brand new to me.
Hey, bro, if you have a dumpy, we can have a sneaky link. The motherfucker glow up, bussin'. But I ain't no jit, so it might stink.
That was dope. That just came off top, didn't it?
Yeah,
That was dope.
all in one little word. You know, I be practicing my shit. I told you, you gotta get that slang down, because one of these days you gonna be somewhere they gonna say, brr, brr. The birds come shit, nigga, shoot up, nigga, stink, motherfucker. Nigga, that means they about to start shooting. You better get the fuck out of the way. I told you better learn your slang. You gotta learn what these motherfuckers are saying.
I would take that into consideration. I need a list.
Bruh, I'm going to shoot this sneaky link because I don't give a damn what she trying to say, because I'm going to break it on her because she got a dumpy. You know what I said?
Yeah.
Well,
now that I understand them words, yeah, I know what you said.
That's what's up.
So I guess.
Wow. Choo, 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 choo. You better learn your shit.
Ain't got time to learn all that shit.
That nigga already shooting.
Yeah, all right, y'all. That was vernacular factor.
Yes.
And we gonna holler.
All right, peace.
While Figs crunches his ice, hopefully with your mouth closed, because that's rude. He wanted to talk about
some random thoughts.
Y'all, I don't know how deep this is going to get.
I am just so above most people with these thoughts. I just want to share some of these thoughts with you to see if you can get on my level.
Oh, fuck.
This segment is called Random Thoughts.
All right. I guess hit me with a thought.
Why do we park on driveways but drive on parkways? Do you have an answer?
I have not. No, I don't got an answer.
Have
for
you
that
ever
one.
thought about that?
No, never thought about it. That's
you're a
good
dumbass
question.
Nigga. I guess I couldn't expect
Park
you
on driveway, drive
I couldn't
on
expect
parkway.
your mind to get there. You ready for another one?
Yeah, hit me with another one.
Do Lipton tea employees take coffee breaks?
That's dumb as
That
hell.
had to rattle your brain a little bit. Think about
What was it, Lipton tea employees?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
it. Do they drink coffee?
Do they take
at
coffee
work?
breaks?
Yes.
I don't
Or do
know.
they drink tea?
I couldn't begin to tell you.
It might be a rule. No coffee in this motherfucker. Y'all just drink tea. Nigga. You ready
Okay.
for it? No.
Yeah, hit me. Hit me with another one.
What hair color do they put for people on their license if they're bald?
Don't they just put bald on there?
I don't know. I never have seen. That's a mystery. Maybe we can figure that out. Maybe we can ask somebody.
Maybe we have to go to the DMV and see what they say.
Yeah.
And do a
See,
little
I
research.
got y'all's motherfucking mind fucked up right now. Y'all still trying to figure out the first one.
Yeah. You got any more?
Yes, I got more.
Oh, shit.
I got a whole day's worth.
Damn. I don't know if I got all that
Did
much
George
time.
Washington flash a quarter when he was asked for his ID?
I could probably answer that one.
Yeah, because the quarter probably wasn't made.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. But that'd be cool, though.
I'm motherfucking
"Who
George
you?"
Washington.
Motherfucker, look. Flip that shit up in the air and catch it. George motherfucking Washington.
What else you got?
Now, we're getting really deep. These are the ones that are really going to fuck y'all up.
I can't wait.
Why can't we automatically swim since we swam as sperm? We was the best swimmer out of 500,000.
No millions. It's
500
rather
million?
million. Yeah. It's
Okay,
millions.
best swimmer out of that many motherfuckers. But throw a nigga in the water and he can't swim with a thing. Don't that make a little sense?
No, not at all.
We swam already. Why the fuck we can't swim automatically?
I don't know, but well, it is kind of a question as to how babies are good at swimming when they, because you ever seen that, how they teach babies to swim?
Yeah.
So maybe that is related somehow.
It's fucked up.
More random thoughts?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go
Now,
ahead.
this one's going to fuck you up.
All right.
When a deaf person farts, can he tell if it was silent or not?
That's a horrible question.
I think you can. Because, usually the loud ones rattle that ass. You know what I mean? I had a couple I thought was going to be loud, but turned out silent. But, the silent, but some of the silent ones ain't silent. Some of the soft ones, just because they soft, don't mean they silent. And sometimes you get that. You know what I mean?
Can you tell if your fart is gonna stink or not before you do it?
No, I don't think I can.
No, some people can. They can tell.
Well, I guess if
Which is weird.
if it's violent, I'm just going to naturally think that this
It's
shit
gonna be
died
funky
up
as a
in
motherfucker.
that motherfucker.
That's gross. That's a whole lot of grossness.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Does a straw have one or two holes? Work with me now. Work with me. There's a bottom and a top. There's a hole at the bottom, a hole at the top, or is that one continuous hole?
That's just one continuous hole.
I
Shit.
don't
That's the
think
way I
so.
see it. You don't think so? You
I
think it's
think
two holes?
It's two holes.
That's just one.
I think it's two holes.
That's just one continuous hole.
Yeah, I know.
What-
But
what-
I'm trying to make it mysterious.
But what would you do?
You got a straw right there. Look at it. It's a hole.
What would you consider like if you was going into a tunnel? Well, is that two holes or is that just one?
There's one way in and one way out. It's two different places. Out and in. I don't know.
Are you done or do you got more?
I have one more.
Okay, what's that?
And this one's going to fuck y'all up. Y'all think about this and y'all hit us up on our webpage and y'all tell us what you think about this one.
Okay.
Is the S or the C silent in scent?
Really? Really?
Well, think about it.
I was-
SCENT is scent,
Right.
but you also spell scent like money, CENT.
Well, then you got sent, as in you sent something, as SENT.
Yeah, so which one of them bitches is silent?
That would require an English major, and I can't fuck with that.
I just dazzled y'all's motherfucking mind.
Yeah, I feel a little smarter having.
I hit y'all
dealt
with some
with
of
all
the
that.
questions that the world has been wanting to know forever.
Will you come up with some more for another segment?
Yes, I will. I have some more next week.
I don't know if I can deal with next week, but we'll see. And I guess that's the end of Random Thoughts.
Yeah, what came first? The dog or the dick? I mean,
What the fuck? He was digging, boy. That
was rough.
Yeah, that was a lot. So
But I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to let y'all know, man. I'm like Nostradamus. Well, not Nostradamus, but I'm a philosopher.
Oh, are you? Okay, nah. We'll see y'all on the next one.
Peace.
And with this, we come to a final thought.
I would like to just send a shout out to my homeboy Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Some of y'all know him as Walt Maddox. He's had some difficult times lately. He just lost his mom. Rest in peace to Anna Maddox. And I just want to holler at my boy because, he's family.
Yeah.
And I know the pain. I know how it feels to go through what he's going through. So if you see him out in the streets, if you see him anywhere, just, if you know him, pray for him and, just show him love because he's a good dude and his family's good people.
Yeah.
And, I just wanted to, send my shout outs to an Imperial soldier,
Yeah. And with that, we'll hit y'all on the next one.
Yes.
Peace.